Hello, friends. It's New Year's Eve. Okay. This is my journal. I think I've had it since. Hold on. So this was a Secret Santa present. I think I've had it more than a year. Let me check. I hope you're all cozy. I hope you're all comfy. I'm trying to find a comfortable spot. This mic. I was going to go down to the kitchen and do a live there and bring my laptop down there and set up there. I might do another one later on today. I definitely want to do a very specific video. Oh no, I've had this journal since. Wait a minute. 2021. February 2021. 3 years? Less than 3 years. Let's see a 2023 edition. Or start. Hmm. 2022. Oh, I need a new journal. Time went so fast this year. It's crazy. Right, trying to find an earlier date. Have we got to that's March, April? That's 2022. I've been very inconsistent this year with my journaling. I guess my first entry for this year is very anxious. I hope to have a good day. I don't think I started yet my therapy at that point. And then later that month. Oh no, it's not the happiest entry. Did I write a poem? Hold on a second. That's quite interesting. 3rd of February 2024. Barely slept. I had an accidental sleep around 11. Woke up about 1 a.m. Meant to go back to sleep. What does that say? I can't read my own handwriting. Around 5, I decided to stay up. Now it's 8:41, and wondering what happened to old school romance. I I always wonder about old school romance because people say that they're hopeless romantics. I mean, I love like really old school romance, like when like the guy would ask um the girl out and he take her out on a date and um they all would dress really well. I think back in the day, if you go back all the way to um the 20s and 30s and 40s, even up to the 70s, if you saw how people dressed, it was epic. And it's part of the why I love watching old films, but old films up to like the 50s, for example. Even like their evening wear is so elegant. I love it. Anyway, let's carry on, shall we? And first, let's see what's going on with this chat. Okay. All right, here we go. This is so embarrassing. I'm doing this. We're doing this together. I feel the need to write poetry. It's been a while since I've written anything down. Okay, here it comes. We met a million years ago under an old full moon. The stars shone brighter than last night's barbecue. By the crackle of a live wire, your smile brightened. Your smile brightened up my. I can't read my handwriting, I'm afraid. Your smile brightened up my surprise word. Maybe you can guess what it is. In your eyes, 1,000 miles of love stories untold. But in your kiss, I was yours all over again. I think that's really sweet. The same day, or evening, or morning. I can't wait to fall in love again. I'm looking forward for the real thing. With someone who's maybe too unreal? Question mark. Does the person with all those amazing qualities exist? I'm listening. Okay, this is really embarrassing. Okay, I'm going to say it once. Old school. Hold on. What am I doing? Okay. Anyway, I'll just leave that. My deepest, darkest secret is that I'm into country music. Please don't tell anyone. Let this be between us, and the night will carry on. Okay, moving on rapidly. I'm listening to Blake Shelton. I love his voice. I'm so embarrassed. God's Country is such an amazing song. When he does it, it's incredible and really hot. He's really hot. I am so embarrassed right now. I'm so sorry for you, mostly. I enjoy being alone, my own company, but there are times when I do feel lonely. I really dislike dating apps. I'm not on them anymore currently. They don't feel like a real connection. I prefer to meet my forever love face to face. This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. Alright, moving on, shall we? Let's find the random page. Okay, March. 10th of March. I'm feeling anxious about my therapy session on Thursday. I've had my first one last Thursday. Oh, that's my second. Hold on. 1 second. Maybe it was March. I think it was March. Hold on. Let me go back to a previous entry. One second. Did I? I found another entry about love and like wanting to be in love and all the feelings that come with it. I'm trying to find the first entry when I had my first therapy session. Oh, looks like I started writing a poem, but I haven't finished it. Okay, hold on. Let me go back. 1 second. Okay. More entries. Let's have a look. Alright, 17 to 2023. Oh no, I'm skipping to 4th of March. 4th of March. Okay. Let's do this. I love having time off work, connecting to myself again, feeling really good, calm, peaceful. I intend on having a really good day. And just a random poem. Crying here. No, that's not right. Sorry. Rewind. Lying here. I felt you. What? And this is why I can't read my own handwriting. Lying here, I fell into you. Your heart fills me, dear. So embarrassed. Just like those words that you whisper, so true. The warm touch of your hand, I can barely stand because your closeness is like a loving band. I don't know. It's not bad. It could be worse, I guess. Um, I haven't written about my first therapy session. Interesting. Alright, so this is about my second therapy session. I'm feeling anxious about my therapy session on Thursday. I've had my first one last Thursday. And that's the whole entry. And that was the 10th of March and the 11th. Today's been pretty good. I've been a lot less anxious. less nightmares, I feel more creative. That's from the therapy sessions. And that's only 2 sessions so far. And I'm really glad I started. One of the main things I'm really grateful for is starting therapy. It's been such a huge life changer. And I started it in March and now it's January, so that's 3/4 of a year. Wow, that is longer than I thought. That was really good. Okay, let's see. I won't bore you too much. We'll talk about other things. 30th of March 2024. I went into a deep dive with my therapist into my childhood. Here I talk about a couple of a family member and an ex, how they're all linked. It was a really tough session. I was sad for most of the week. Oh, that was a really tough week for me. I remember that. And I like going onto the lifeboat. And I remember mentioning during the lifeboat how I was feeling, and everyone on the lifeboat was so kind to me and they were so sweet. The session I had recently was really good. It was light and fun. Um, Oh yeah, and then I had a phone call from Tommy. Yesterday Tommy called me. It was an excellent conversation. I understand him and know him much better. Okay, interesting. Alright, moving on. Right, towards the end of the journal, where did we get to? So that's March. Yeah, I've been so inconsistent recently. My last entry was in September. Let's see, what was my last entry? I need a new journal, I think. I think it might be because I've had this for a while. It's funny that when I got this journal as a gift, it's themed as Holly Golightly, and some pages have quotes from the film. Breakfast at Tiffany's, her quotes. There's a funny one here that says, "It's better to look at the sky than live there." That's really cracked me up. This entry is a bit sad. It's not the best entry, but let's read it. I feel stuck in my job. I feel like I'll never leave. My therapist told me that I'll leave when I'm ready. There's so many similarities between Scientology and WAC. It's very triggering. That's true. There are some things about it, or maybe certain people. I got an itch. That remind me of my time when I was in Scientology. This is a bit sad. You can turn away and walk away if you want to. I don't have real friends there, mostly online. I feel like I can't get my shit together. Sorry, S together. I know I'm trying to make this more family friendly, but the words just escaped from my lips as I was reading the last entry in my journal. Alright, it's the end of the year. We're moving on. I wanted to read something to you. Memento. Where is my phone? Is it squished under my laptop? That could be the case. That could be. Actually, I don't. Do I need it? Sorry, I know it's moving around a lot. I have no idea where my phone went. Oh well, but we have Google, right? I'm gonna sit up a bit more. Okay, this is my Christmas jumper. I know the camera isn't the best. Hold on. I know the camera isn't the best, but you know, we'll do what we use what we have, right? Um, right. So I'm going to. I learned something about a Spanish ritual. A Spanish. Hold on. Spanish. Um. New Year tradition. It's related to grapes. So, um, okay, okay, yeah, I remember this now. Okay, wait, where did you go? Hold on. There you are. So if you eat 12 grapes under the table, good things will happen to you. This is just my own understanding that if you want to get married or if you want good luck or good things to happen to you, eat 12 grapes under the table before 12 midnight. And whatever you want to happen or wish to happen will happen. But I don't have any grapes. So I guess if you eat 12, I don't know, pieces of popcorn or 12, um, I would find 12 things that's edible before 12 and eat them, and your wish might come true. I just find that quite interesting. Um, okay. Other than that, I wanted to talk to you about resolutions. I don't like resolutions because I feel like everyone does them by the time February rolls around. We all forgot about them and moved on as if it was another year. But this year, I find that it's going to be quite different. I think, I think of it. There's a question on my board, and it's right in front of me, and it says, how do you imagine living your life, or how do you imagine your life? So if you think about that, I guess I could journal that, or write a few points on what you want to actually achieve in your life, like big changes. Um, I think the two things that I'm focusing on right now is being more adventurous. Because as an introvert, I tend to stay in. I'm a natural homebody, and the second thing is. Did I forget that already? Hold on. The second thing is adventurous. I'm just having a look at my board. And oh yeah, the adventurous thing is next year I'm coming to America. I'm doing it. I'm really excited. My first huge adventure. I've never traveled for that long anywhere. So it's going to be quite exciting when I do. Um, I guess the other thing I really want to do is, I guess it's related to my job. Find something that I would love to do. Um, Obviously, I'd love to. Oh, I remembered. Hold on. Yes, it's kind of related to this, but it's doing art because originally I was an artist and I studied fine arts, but then I got addicted to writing. Well, I've always been really into writing, but like majorly into writing. Um, and now I feel like I've been called to do more art. So this is reminding myself to go and get some paint at some point this week, so that I can do that. Yeah, paint and prepare for my big American adventure. I'm really excited. These two things, if I keep doing them, and I guess if you think of a smaller resolution is to get a new job. That's the third one. Um, I guess also if you want to carry on, if I want to think deeper on this, obviously I need to get a new journal and I need to journal every day. So these are my main things. Wow, is it 26 minutes already? I hope you're not bored of me. And I apologize about all the embarrassing journal entries. Okay. Um I will talk about something a bit darker. I was going to create a separate video to talk about this because I will mention someone's name. But since you're all here, I will mention the name of the person who groomed me and abused me from when I was 14 to 16. I won't go into too many details. Um, his name is Walid Rashid. He was my chemistry teacher. At some point, he was my tutor because I needed the science teacher and I failed a couple of my exams. Hello, Sam. Just talking about something a bit darker here. Um, I hope you're having a really good day, Sam, you and Emily. Um, yeah, I'm all right, thank you. I'm good. Yeah, so just to recap, I was just now talking about naming. Thank you so much. Naming the person who was my abuser when I was 14 to 16. His name is Walid Rashid. He was my chemistry teacher. And if you were in Abu Dhabi in the 90s and you went to Al Warud school, that was that teacher. You might have come across him. He might have done the same thing to you if you were a girl. I needed to say this out loud to get my power back. And if I don't do it by the end of the year, I don't know when I was going to do it. So I'm doing it now and just to get it out of my mind, out of my system. Okay, I've said it. It does make me feel better putting it out there. If anyone comes across him, that's him. Okay, moving on. All right. Yes, oh, hey, it's Johnny, my favorite Italian. Happy New Year. Thank you, Sam. I'm glad that I managed to name him. I'm really glad that I did. Um, It just makes you feel more powerful that way. Hey, it's my friends. It's so good to see you too. I'm loving the jokes, Johnny. I'm loving the jokes. It's great to see you too, Sam. This is so great. She is so funny, and I love the way she talks to you. It's so, so great, and she's so cute. I used to have a cat called Winnie. She was a Persian white, long-haired Persian, and she was white. Yes, they are. And she was really naughty. I think she definitely liked my brother more, and I think the male to female thing is right, Jenny. I think you're right on that. And I used to try to rub her belly, and she'd scratch me. Uh, and she has such a naughty streak. Um, one evening, the door was open just this much, and she ran away into the garden. When she came back, she was pregnant. Unexpectedly, she was pregnant with two kittens. Hello, Kristen. Hey, I've got three bad friends. This is so good. I love this. Oh, I'm such better mood now. They were the cutest kittens. I think they're called um, April and Socks. I was talking about my cat, my old cat. Her name is Winnie, and she had two kittens by by where are you? Okay, cool. Yeah, by a cat in the garden. This one particular male cat used to impregnate every single female cat in the garden. Um, yeah, that night she came back, and a few weeks later, her belly was bigger, and they could noticeably see the changes in her. And we're like, oh no, she's pregnant by that cat again. Apocalypse Scorpion into chocolate. Wow, that sounds like an intense pepper. The pull, the pull was strong. It sounds crazy. That sounds like it's going to blow someone's head off. Whoever's going to end up eating it. So I'm guessing it's going to be you first, Sam. Right? Wow, that sounds really cool and really, really hot. Do you guys have any rituals that you do for the new year? I was just reading up about a Spanish one. If you eat 12 grapes before 12 o'clock on New Year's under a table, then your wish will come true. Like if you want to get married or get proposed to, or something good to happen to you, you have to eat 12 grapes under the table before 12 o'clock. I don't have any grapes, Johnny. I don't have any grapes. I need to find 12 things, or I mean, it's 9:40 p.m. at my end, but you might have more luck than me to get some grapes. You have to put the bowl with the grapes under the table. Black eyed peas. That's quite interesting. I don't have any peas either. But if you do have black eyed peas or any kind of peas, maybe that did the peas work? I need to know. It sounds like a southern thing. Are you are you originally southern, Kristen? Either. Maybe we need to create a new tradition with bacon. That sounds absolutely delicious. I'll tell you a funny thing. I grew up Muslim, as you probably know from where I grew up, and obviously we weren't allowed to eat bacon or anything like that. But since being an adult and having your own mind and being curious, um, I'm not Muslim anymore, obviously, but I love crispy bacon. English bacon is so different. I really don't like it as much. I think it's probably more American bacon that's crunchy. Yes, is that yeah? That's a yes, Johnny. Crispy, yes, crispy in a double cheeseburger, or crispy with pancakes, or crispy with anything really. Uh, it's a Texan. Oh, I love that you're Texan. Okay, we agree on the crispy bacon. It's the best. And then in last night, bacon less crispy. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe you like the English bacon then. I guess it needs to have more fat in it. Mostly tastes a little better burnt. Yes, 100% Jenny. I agree. Going from burnt toast to slightly overcooked bacon where it's crunchy and it's blackened on the edges. Is that what you're thinking about? Okay, I'm going to carry on. So then I got in Scientology. Yes, yes, my friend. And then after I came out of the cult of Scientology, I took several years out to just explore myself. And it was the same time that I left my ex as well because it was a terrible situation. Anyway, moving on. Um, so then I ended up exploring um, a different side to spirituality, which I haven't really talked to anyone about because I don't really want to be judged about it. I know you're my friends, and I love you, love all of you. And I've been looking into Christianity, Christianity a bit more. I've been quite curious. I've been going down that path and watching videos about it, and I've watched some Sunday services from different churches. Sometimes I like to go and just sit there because it's so peaceful. Yes, thank you, Johnny. You're really sweet. Right. Yeah, so then at this point, at what time is it? 9:45 p.m. on New Year's Eve, what are we, No, we're December 31st. That I downloaded the Bible app and I've been using it for on and off for about a few months now, and I really like it. Hey, Dean, the best Dean ever, other than the best and only Italian in the chat. Yes, I agree. Learning is the best way. It's great. Yeah. No, I went extra long on this one, Dean, as it's New Year's Eve. I know you're only half Italian, Johnny, but you know what happens? You know what happens? The Italian side takes over. You go from 50% Italian to 100% Italian in half a second. And my Italian friend will tell you if you're half Italian, you're fully Italian. Chrissy, you're so funny. Forget about it. I love it. Your good half. Yeah, your good half is now your full half, which is all of your halves are good. Dean, you're laughing. Only Sicilian. I'll leave the Italian. I think I won't mix the Italian with the Sicilian. I'm not going to get into it. But I guess I could say Italian roots. Sicilians are amazing. They also are amazing. Just to let you know. Yes, I love Sicilians too. Hey, it's a love life. Who's really? I are you being truthful, Sam? You have capsaicin. That means Johnny is 100% capsaicin. He was probably Johnny. I think you're born with a pepper. That's quite funny. The best part, um, joining the lifeboat and the bus. The best part. I found some real friends here. Yes, Dean. That is a great question. You're going to. Oh, that's so sweet. Yes, the best part is getting on the boat and getting on the bus. Oh, you're so sweet, Johnny. It's, you're such a sweetheart, honestly. It's unfortunate that we have such a long distance between us, but I'm coming to America next year. My friends, I'm coming to America. I will make it across this pond. I'm building my boat right now. That's amazing, Sam. I learned about the lifeboat from Aaron's channel. I was watching Aaron and Tommy came on, and I was like, wait a minute, what's this the lifeboat? I need to go and explore it. So then I kind of lurked for a while, and then I became a member, and then I discovered Johnny and his bus and his magical bus, and I loved it and still love it, and it's the best thing ever. Just to let you know. Matchbox. It's so funny. Oh, you know what? When I was in Abu Dhabi, we had a New Year's ritual, which was to get ice cream cake, and I forgot the exact saying, but it's almost like you're saying a wish that you want to come true, and then you cut it. Then you cut the ice cream cake and eat it, and hopefully, by the time the New Year comes, what you want to come true happens. So I was trying to find ice cream cake today, but I couldn't find it. But I found cake. And then I thought, well, what's my favorite cake? I got I got red velvet cake because it's absolutely delicious and it's beautiful. And then I thought, wait a minute, I really like carrot cake, especially because of the um, cream cheese frosting. And then I thought, wait a minute, I also really like coffee and walnut cake. And I realized that I like a lot of cakes. I think we need some grapes, people. We need some grapes. We need to send the mothership out, find Scientology mothership and an alien mothership of some sort, send them to the shops and get some grapes for everyone. That's the best use for them. Oreo ice cream cake? Well, that sounds absolutely delicious. I feel like I'm missing out on the grapes too. You know what? Maybe I'll go to the corner shop and get some grapes. you could you could have 12 peppers, I guess. Or maybe you could cut them in 12 pieces. This is new territory. We haven't tried this before. This could be a new ritual. We need to try. You have eaten a lot of peppers. No, they definitely can't hurt. Definitely not. Talking to your Italian side, which I mean your full Italian side. I mean all of your sides. Are there any specific rituals that you do? It's a good hurt, 100%. I, it's funny you said that. I went and got a new hot sauce, um, which I was going to have with the cake. It said that it's extra hot and it's a Korean hot sauce, so I will open it and I will try it at some point. I was hoping to do that tonight, but we'll see how tonight goes. You love a good hat. You really do, Johnny. And that's okay. Oh, okay. So I'm waiting for the ice cream challenge to arrive. It hasn't arrived yet. Might take another 3 years to arrive on this side. I think I'm gonna do it live, because I'm gonna need your prayers to get through it. You did tell me that. I do. I love freeze-dried ice cream. It reminds me in the 90s of astronaut ice cream. I think you're right, but I might end up just eating the whole thing. I was gonna say I was gonna eat the whole thing and maybe regret it, but I might not regret it because we'll see how it goes. You remember astronaut ice cream? That was so good. Prep well. I will, Johnny. Thank you. I love that fruity um hot sauce that you reviewed. Um, I think it was an Australian hot sauce. Yes, leave. Okay, that's okay. Thank you for being here, Johnny. I really appreciate it. I really do. Take care. Bye. I will do more. Yes. Oh, it's 51 minutes and 46 seconds. Is this my longest live ever? Ever? This could be a tradition. Sometimes at work, I get I work at competitions, and sometimes I get older patients who say the funniest things, or things like there's an example of this patient who I have to do certain checks before they have their eye test. Then he turned around and said, "I've seen you before." I said, "Yes, I've worked here for a long time." And then he said, "Oh yes." And then it's, he turned around and said, "You're very pretty, aren't you?" It was kind of creepy, but also kind of sweet, and I wasn't sure what to say, and I just said, "Thanks. Let's carry on." It's kind of a bit creepy. Sometimes old ladies or older patients would say things like, "Do you have a boyfriend? How old are you?" They would. I get the odd one that's leery. I hope it becomes a tradition. That's really funny. Yes, that'd be a really good tradition. But I think the older ladies are the funniest ones. They're so funny, but they're really sweet at the same time. Um, right. Let's see if there are any traditions anywhere in the world. Okay, here's a Swedish New Year um way of celebrating the new year. Um One second, I'm trying to find a specific. Ta-da. Okay, it says here that they spent New Year's Eve with friends, and they have a special meal, it seems, for New Year's. Swedish food. Let's have a look at Swedish food. That'd be quite interesting. Okay, one sec. Swedish food. I can't pronounce this word. But from this website, it says, um, so they have traditional Swedish home cooking, that doesn't normally appear on New Year's Eve. What? Hold on. Go- mm, mm, mm. Oh, here it is. So, so the evening kicks off with a special meal, lobster and champagne, as well as steak and a nice creamy sauce, followed by chocolate with some kind of dessert. That sounds good to me. Coffee at the drive-thru. That sounds pretty good. Imagine you're in Sweden and you're ooh, that, um, I would love a coffee. um, Imagine you're in Sweden and you're having lobster with champagne or steak with a chocolate dessert. That sounds heavenly. Although I don't really drink. Well, I've never not drunk. I've tried different drinks. Just because I was curious. And then this year I think I've noticed it's the first year that I haven't drunk anything alcoholic. I'm not really bothered by it, and I don't really like the taste of alcohol. But since you're in the drive-through, a nice coffee would be really nice, like a caramel latte or a gingerbread latte, something like that. And what kind of coffee would you have? All right, we've got 58 minutes and 55 seconds. I've never heard of that one. Peanut butter blended espresso. Ooh, that's quite interesting. I think that if you like strong coffee and peanut butter, that's the way to go, I guess. I love peanut butter, but like proper strong coffee gives me stomach ache. And that's why I go for like the milkier versions of it. But yeah, that sounds really good. I love peanut butter. Especially I love um Reese's peanut butter. What's such Reese's um peanut butter cups or Reese's pieces. They're so good. I really like getting a big spoon. This sounds maybe a little bit disgusting, maybe not. If you get a big spoon and you dip a bit of Nutella into some peanut butter together, they're so good and it's so addictive and so unhealthy. It's so good. It's so creamy and sweet and salty. It's been an hour. It's been an hour. Chris, we made it. It's 10:07 p.m. at this end. It sounds good. I think we did it. We did it. I'm going to celebrate. I might make some popcorn, or I might just go and have some cake because that just sounds really good. I think I'm just gonna have some cake. Why not? Okay, I'm gonna end it at this point because I'm not sure what going past an hour is like. New Year's cake, yes. I'm gonna, or maybe I'll wait. I'll wait closer to the new year and then I'll cut the cake then. Happy New Year, Kristen. I hope you have a really good celebration and maybe you'll find 12 grapes somewhere or 12 peppers or 12 really hot peanuts and eat them under the table. Alright. Have a good one. We'll talk in lives and I guess there must be other lives going on tonight. Okay, don't have 12 peanuts. Maybe find some 12 items, 12 things you can eat. Maybe not 12 peanuts. That's too much. I'm sorry. 12, okay, 12 is too much. We might leave that for Johnny Scoville. No, don't eat the whole tube. We're going to leave the whole tube for Johnny and Tommy. Maybe find something else? Maybe try chocolate or maybe blueberries or strawberries. Um maybe they have to be round. Maybe they have to be round. I don't know. Chocolate chips. Yes, 12 chocolate chips under the table before 12. Try that and then let me know what happens next. Okay, take care and we will talk later. Enjoy the chocolate chips. Bye. You too.